What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing great and I hope you have an amazing week. Today, as you read the title, I'm going to share with you another Forex trading strategy. This is a very simple strategy every single one of you can use, even if you are a beginner, because this strategy is very simple to understand, but I highly recommend you to do your own research after you watch this video. Make sure to backtest the strategy before trying it out on a live account, and also feel free to combine it with the strategy you already use. Maybe this will help you create a even better strategy that's gonna be even more profitable. All right, so before we start the video, guys, make sure you are subscribed to the channel to not miss out on any future uploads. Also, feel free to check out my free signal group, link is in the description. And if you want to learn the strategies I use day by day or schedule a one-on-one session with me, make sure to DM me privately on Telegram, link is down in the video description. Okay, also link to my IG and website are both in the description as well if you want to check them out. And if you have any questions, make sure to drop them down below. I always make sure to reply to every single one of you. So yeah, as I said, if you have any questions, make sure to drop them down below and feel free to share and like the video as well. Okay, let's get straight into the strategy. So all you have to do is to go into the indicators, click EMA, moving average exponential, double click it to have two EMAs, add it into your chart, then go click one of them, click and select length at 50, style at yellow, and then the second one, length at 20, style at blue, light blue. Okay, after that, I'm gonna tell you the rules now. Okay, so the rules are very simple. If you look for buys, we need to wait for the 20 EMA or the blue EMA cross over to the upside, cross the yellow EMA, which is the 50 EMA, and after that we have to wait for a touch of the 20 EMA to enter a buy. Okay, you can do it either with market execution and wait for the price to touch the EMA, or you can just place the buy limit right on the EMA. Okay, these are the two options you can do. Personally, I'm going to use the M15. I'm pretty sure this strategy works on any single time frame, but as you guys know, the M15 is my favorite time frame. If you are a swing trader, you can feel free to try it out on the daily, H4, H2, or whatever time frame you want. Or if you are a scalper, you can go down on the 5-minute, 1-minute, or the 3-minute time frame as well. Okay, so for a buy example right here, as you can see, we have a clear cross to the upside. Price came, touched the EMA right here. We would have entered a buy here. And now for the take profit and stop loss. Well, the take profit is always the highest point before the pullback or the lowest point before the pullback if it's a sell. Okay, so in this case, this is the highest point before the pullback, and our stop loss would have been a 1-to-1. That's what I will use. You can do your own backtest and choose to have a bigger risk to reward. You can use a 1-to-1 or 1-to-2, 1-to-3, whatever you want, but go ahead and backtest it. But be sure that if you have a bigger risk to reward, your win rate will be a lot lower. Okay, so the bigger the risk to reward, the lower the win rate. So here this would have been a buy example. Unfortunately, this would have ended as a loss. But now for a sell example, this would have been a sell example. So EMA would have crossed over here to the downside. We would have got a touch right here. This would have been our sell trigger, and we would have entered a sell. Our take profit would have been right here, and our stop loss would have been right here. And as you can see, this would have been a take profit hit. All right, very simple, very clear to see. Okay, so now I'm just gonna use the bar replay to show you some examples. Where should we go? I think we should go around 1st of June. Let's go at the beginning of June, okay, to see if I find some examples. I'm gonna do a live back test with you guys. Okay, so let's play the market, play the price, and see if we can get some entries. So we have a crossover, we have a touch, so this would be a clear sell entry for us. Stop loss would have been, take profit would have been here, stop loss 1 to 1. And let's see if this would have been a take profit. Price got in drawdown, but looks like we're gonna get a TP. And yep, this would have been a TP. After a new lower low gets created, we can now look for a new touch on the EMA to enter a new sell setup. Okay, so let's see if we get it, and we do get a touch right here. Our take profit would have been here, and our stop loss right here. Let's see if we can get another take profit, and unfortunately this would have been a stop loss. Let's see, now the EMA crossed above, so now we do look for buys. Let's see if we can get a buy example right here. And yeah, we can, and this is a beautiful take profit. So we would have entered right on the touch. Take profit would have been this high right here, because this was the most recent high before the pullback, and stop loss would have been right here. As you can see, take profit was smashed. Now we look, we created a new high, so we would have entered another buy right here with the take profit on this highest point and the stop loss right here. Let's see if this is a win or a loss. Looks like it's gonna be a loss, and yes, this is a loss. Now EMA, the blue EMA, looks like it's gonna cross over to the downside, and it did, and we do have our first win right here. Let me show you exactly why. Oh no, it didn't touch. Okay, it looked like it did, but it didn't. Okay, so this is not a entry. Let's move on. Boom, this was a entry right here, and I think this is a take profit, so we would have entered here. Sorry, our take profit would have been here, and our stop loss would have been here, and as you can see, beautiful, our take profit would have been smashed. Now we wait for another EMA touch in order to get into a sell. Let's see if we get it, and we do. Bang, right here, spot on. This would have been the entry, and I would have aimed for this low in this case, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why. Well, because from this higher low, it created this higher high. So this would have been my most recent low before the pullback. So that's why I would trigger, I would aim for this low right here as my take profit. Okay, so let's see if we smash the take profit. And yeah, we do smash the take profit. So now we can look for another sell setup. Let's see if we get it. Boom, we do get another sell setup right here on this point. Our take profit would have been here, and our stop loss would have been right here, 1 to 1, and another take profit was smashed. Let's see. Okay, we created a new low, and we would have had a new entry right here, which would have got us another take profit. So we would have entered the sell here, take profit on this new low, which was this candle right here, and stop loss accordingly at 1 to 1. As you can see, take profit would have been smashed. Let's see if we continue, and this would have been another sell entry. Boom, take profit here, stop loss right here, and looks like it's gonna miss. This one would have hit our stop loss. It missed our take profit by a very small edge. So now let's see if we can get some buys, and we do. So we would have entered a buy right here with the take profit right here and the stop loss right here. Let's see. Beautiful. Take profit was smashed before going to the downside, and as you can see, it literally created a double top. So let's see if we can get some sell entries now, since the EMA crossed over, and we do get a sell right here. take profit would have been here, and as you can see, the take profit would have been smashed. Let's see if we can get some new orders, some new sell orders, because this is our new low. So let's see if we can get a new sell. This didn't touch here, and if it did, it was a win, but I wouldn't count it. Let's move on. Oh, this would have been a loss for us. Why? Well, because we would have entered here, take profit would have been there, and as you can see, the stop loss would have been hit. This was probably a news release, a major impact news. So let's play the market. Here we don't have any setups because we don't have a crossover to the upside to get a buy. Now we have a clear crossover to the downside. We can look for sells, and this was another stop loss, unfortunately. Let's move on. Now we look for buys. Let's see if we get a buy. And oh, it's actually this buy. Okay, so we are back. So yeah, this was pretty much a live backtest, as you guys can see. Now I will quickly count the wins and the losses and get back to you to share with you some results of our live backtest, which was run in this video. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly do the maths and count the wins and the losses, and I will be back in a couple of seconds. Okay. All right, so I am back, and we had a total of 15 trades. We had 9 wins and 6 losses. So that means if you would have risked 1% per trade, you would have made 3%. If you would have risked 5% per trade, you would have made 15%. Okay, as I said, this strategy has I think around a 70% win rate. So out of 100 trades, you will most likely win 70, around that. So yeah, it has a pretty good win rate. And the risk to reward ratio is 1-to-1. So you can expect a loss streak of maybe 2 or 3 trades in a row, losing trades. We got here 1, 2, 3. This was our biggest loss streak in a row, but our biggest win streak was I think 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And yeah, like the strategy overall is profitable over the long term. You have to stick to the rules, use a fixed risk management plan. That means to risk a certain amount per trade, because if you risk 5% per trade and on the next one you decide to risk 10%, of course on the long term you won't be profitable. And as I said, guys, feel free to do your own back tests. Maybe you can try out a bigger risk to reward ratio if you want. And if you want, as I said, you can mix it with your own strategy if you have a indicator based strategy, and see how it goes. Maybe, as I said, maybe it will help you become even more profitable, combining it with what you already use. And yeah, if you have any questions, make sure to drop them down below. This was pretty much it for today's video. I really hope it will help you guys be more profitable. And as I said, feel free to join my free signal group, and also DM me privately on Telegram if you want to schedule a one-on-one or learn my strategies. And yeah, make sure you are subscribed to not miss out on my future uploads. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.